Hi girls, afternoon. I just wanted to show you what I'm making my family for dinner tonight. It's a balsamic shredded chicken recipe, and I made it in my Instapot, of course. You can also do it in your slow cooker, but I just wanted to show you really quick what I did. So I got about 4 pieces of chicken breast. Let me give you a view of basically what I made. So I got a package of chicken breasts, and it was about 3 big old fat breasts. So I threw that in there, and then I went ahead and I salt and peppered it. So salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and then some crushed red pepper. I also had 3 whole cloves that I threw in there, and then a half a cup of this balsamic vinaigrette. And so I put all that in there, and then the chicken was actually frozen because I didn't want to use any stock. So that's one trick that I do use. I'll go ahead and make whatever frozen, so that way I don't have to add any water or any chicken stock or anything like that. So I went ahead and I did that, and I then used the poultry cook function. So normally this would be, I just pressed poultry, and then I went over here and then I upped it to say 30 minutes because normally it just automatically goes to 15. So basically it cooked for 30 minutes. Layla had early day, so I basically didn't have a lot of time to mess around with this. So I just threw everything in there and then put the lid on, pressed poultry, adjusted it to 30 minutes, and then I left the house. Came back home and it was this lovely, shredded chicken pretty much. So then what I did was I added the mushrooms when I came home, just like 1 box of mushrooms. So I went ahead and added that in here. The reason why I added that in after the chicken was done cooking was because I just didn't want to have that rubbery taste that sometimes you get from the mushrooms being cooked too long. So what I did is I just put that back, I put that in there, and then I pressed the slow cooker function. So I turned everything off, and then I put it on slow cook, and I let it cook for another half hour. So that way the mushrooms can kind of get soft. Once that was done, then I went ahead and I went in my backyard, and I have some fresh herbs that I'm growing out there. So I put in parsley, some thyme, some rosemary, and some oregano. And I chopped all that stuff, and then I put it in here. Then I went ahead and turned off everything again, and then I used the keep warm function. So basically now it's just gonna stay in here in the same pot until we eat dinner, which is at 6:30, and right now it's about 3 o'clock. So I went ahead and basically I'm done with my main dish for today, and I probably will have some leftovers, so I'll go ahead and probably portion those out and freeze them for lunch next week if I have some, because I also have to make leftovers for my dear husband for his work tomorrow. So we'll see what we have left over, but for the most part it was a really easy recipe. And it does sound like a lot of adjusting and all that stuff. I mean, you can totally just put it in the slow cooker and let it cook for like 8 hours and you'll be fine. But I do have time to come home and mess around with things. So that's basically how I do it, and I like playing with the Instant Pot in that way. So yeah, it was really easy. The things that you can do with this is you can make, put it in some salad. You can put it in like a frittata, a breakfast frittata, or even those little egg cups. Add it to that. You can make, buy some of those nice spinach wraps and then throw that in there. Make a nice spinach a balsamic chicken wrap with some veggies and all that stuff. You can even make it into some type of a panini. So different things. I mean, the list can go on with this type of recipe. And I also make a lot of different other recipes that I'll be sharing with you guys that are shredded, as far as the flavors. So them being Latin flavored or Asian flavored, Mediterranean flavored. So I do a lot of those type of recipes, and a lot of them are shredded chicken. So I'll be sharing those, and I'll also be posting the link of what inspired me to make this recipe so that you can go and refer to that. And if you want to make some changes, you can, just change whatever you need to out of that and refer back to this video and refer back to that. So I hope this helped, and I'm so excited to eat this later. It looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and pair it with some cauliflower rice and some salad, the Greek salad that I made yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a great dinner tonight. So I hope you ladies are having a good evening and enjoy your time today. Take care.